Today's Split Buddies episode is called Robert and his Split Buddies Misbehaves at the last day of March school / grounded. So I was about to say something else, but anyways, this is Robert and his Split Buddies Misbehaves at the last day of March school / grounded. Enjoy the video, everybody. Oh great! Why are we here together at the last day of March school? I know, right? Because, you know, our parents are so dumb for this. Alright class, Bill Nye is here. Today, we're gonna watch a show that we can all like together. So anyways, Robert, what show we're gonna watch? Yes, let's watch Iconicals. We're not watching Iconicals, because it's a rip-off the Blue's Clues. Any other choices? Yes, Frank the Sausage. I know we can watch The Problem Solvers. We are not watching The Problem Solvers, because that show breaks people's eyes. Anyway, last choices before we move on. Yes, Theodore McCaskill III. You just said my full name, but can we watch Super Y? We are not watching Super Y, because that show was a rip-off to Lil Einsteins. Today's show that we're about to watch is my show. Alpha, do not call me dumb. But anyways, we're gonna watch my show, and that is final. So I want you all to silence your mouth. No! Be quiet, Craig Devil.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Why are you watching Bill Nye the Science Guy? I know, right? Because you know that show was so dumb for us to watch. And it's so disgusting as well. Oh, I gotta go by idea, guys. Let's change for this show into Nina Neurons, which is the best science show ever. Good idea, let's do it.
Question and you don't know where to go. Ask Nina for some help, cause she's got a sideshow. She makes sense of her senses while helping all her fans by doing her experiments with potions and with that.
How dare you guys change it from my show into Nina Neurons? You know it's Lucas' #1 hated show ever in his entire life. Your next show that we're all going to be watching is my parody show. No, PBS Kids. It's Sid the Science Guy, no. How'd you guess, Rick Malfoy? But yes, PBS Kids. We are watching my parody version show called Sid the Science Kid, and that is final.
Hey, is this thing on?
Yuck, why are we watching Sid the Science Kid?
What do you say?
Because that show was a rip-off to Bill Nye the Science Guy, which is bad enough. But we just watched Bill Nye the Science Guy. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go, one guys. Let's change for this show into something else. Let's change for this show into the Amazing Digital Circus. Go call, let's do it.
Welcome.
How dare you guys change it from Sid the Science Kid into the Amazing Digital Circus? You know, that show is so... You know that show is awful. Well, I think I just said so. Your next show that all we're going to be watching is Mike the Knight. No Hit Entertainment. Pete? Yes, Hit Entertainment. We are watching Mike the Knight, and that is final. Start hating Thomas the Friends right now. Robert, nobody cares about Thomas the Friends, but please silence your mouth. But you are a rip-off of Thomas the Friends, Robert, but let's watch Mike the Knight right now. Yeah, why do you have to watch Mike the Knight? Well, I know why. This show teaches kids how to kill people. Yeah, I agree with you, Frank the Sausage. It is so bad. You know what, guys? I'm about to change it to something better. Let's change for this show into Thomas the Friends and Legends Go. Good idea. Let's do it.
On the number one engine, whoa! All engines go! Down the hills and round the whoa! All engines go!
How dare you guys change it from Mike the Knight into Thomas the Friends and Legends Go? You know that show ruined the original Thomas the Friends. Well, speaking of the original Thomas the Friends, all of you will watch it. No Hit Entertainment, blah blah blah. Craig the Devil, yes, Hit Entertainment. We're gonna watch Thomas the Friends, and that is final. Yeah, why am I watching Thomas the Friends? Yeah, because you know that show is way too creepy to watch. You know it's one of Lucas' favorite shows ever. Like, his top number one. a good boy, guys. Let's change from this show into Title Little Bus. You got a good boy, Pete. Let's do it.
Let's go! Tayo, 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 Tayo. He's a friendly little bus. Speeding up, slowing down. Tayo always loves to run. Tayo, 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 Tayo. He's a friendly little bus. Speeding up, slowing down.
How dare you guys change it from Thomas and Friends of the classic version into Title Little Bus? You know this is a rip-off the Pocoyo and Magic School Bus. And it's also Lucas' season 1 hit show ever, just like Nina and the Neurons. Your next show we'll be all watching is The Annoying Orange. No YouTube. Theodore McAllister III. Or Toby, by the way, say. Yes, YouTube. We are gonna watch The Annoying Orange, and that is final. Yuck, why watch The Annoying Orange? I know, because the show is so annoying. Just like Orange, it's said. You know what, guys, I'm gonna change something better. Let's change this show into Bluey. Our number one favorite show ever, just like Nina and the Runs. And Title Little Bus. Good idea, Dark Bowser. Or Darky, you to say. Okay. How dare you guys change it from Annoying Orange into Bluey? You know that show is a rip-off to Peppa Pig and Martha Speaks. So your next show we'll be all watching is Horrid Henry. And enjoy the fun, guys. Yuck, why do you have to watch Horrid Henry? I know why, because you know that show is a rip-off to Peppa Pig, which is bad enough. Yeah, I just totally agree with you, Pete. You guys, I've got a good idea. Let's change from this show into Caillou. That sounds like a good idea? Yeah, good idea. Let's watch it, blah, blah, blah.
I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more. I like exploring. I'm Caillou. So many things to do. Each day is something.
How dare you guys change it from Horrid Henry into Caillou? You know, Caillou throws temper tantrums a lot. I was wondering it's the last show, but it's not. Well, your last show we all watching is Bear in the Big Blue House. No, anything but Playhouse Disney / Disney Junior. Alpha, yes, anything but no Playhouse Disney / Disney Junior. We're gonna watch Bear in the Big Blue House and that is final. Store hitting out of the box right now. Dark and Koopa, nobody cares about out of the box, but let's size them out and we're watching Bear in the Big Blue House. Yuck, why watching Bear in the Big Blue House? I know, right? Because you know that show is a really rip off the Barney and Friends, which is like way better than this. Just like Johnny Test Rocks White Sox 2007 things about that.
Hello, from the small.
Yeah.
Things to do.
You know what? I'm about to change it into something better. Let's, speaking of Barney Friends, we're gonna watch it. Yes, good idea. Let's do it.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination, and when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation.
How dare you guys change it from Bear in the Big Blue House into Barney and Friends? You know it, that show has a lot of nursery rhymes. And that's it. I already called all of your guardians that you all misbehave at the last day of March school. And now your parents are here because you're all going to be in big trouble. Craig the Devil, how dare you misbehave at the last day of March school? That is it, young devil or vampire. You were grounded for days until you become a nice. Well, you are. Disgusting! Don't call me disgusting. You are officially grounded for the entire weeks. And you are so disgusting! So let's go back to home right away. And when we get back home, you will do nothing but you have to send to bed early in no time. Let's go right now.
I hate that hedgehog.
Alpha, how dare you misbehave at the last day of March school? That is it, you stupid evil dog. You are officially grounded until you become a nice dog for nothing. When we get back to home, you'll be spanked and you'll be forced to watch Bear in the Big Blue House as a big punishment.
I hate that hedgehog.
Dark and Koopa, my evil clone, how dare you misbehave at the last day of March school? That is it, young man. You are grounded for 5 weeks. Well, you will do nothing. And you are grounded until Easter, which is next month. When we get back to Mushroom Kingdom, you'll be forced to watch Don Quixote for the entire life. So let's go back to Mushroom Kingdom.
Hey, back the hedgehog!
Wonderful time. Be quiet! Frank the Sausage, how dare you misbehave at the last day of March school? That is it. You are grounded until you become a nice sausage and not kill everybody. And grounded until Easter. When we get back to the supermarket, you'll be spanked in no time.
I hate back the hedgehog!
Draco Malfoy, how dare you misbehave at the last day of March school? That is it. You are grounded until Easter, which is next month. When we get back to Hogwarts, you'll be spanked severely, and you'll be forced to watch Fireman Sam for the big time, and Underground Ernie as well. Let's go.
I hate back the hedgehog!
Shut up. Theodore McAllister III, how dare you misbehave at the last day of March school? You are grounded until you stop making all the robots immediately. So, when we get back to home, you'll watch Becky Foster's show called Word Girl.
I hate back the hedgehog!
Pete, how dare you misbehave at the last day of March school? You are grounded until Easter next month. Well, also Lucas will go to Sky Zone next month. No, I hate Sky Zone. No trouble about that. Let's go back to home. When we get back home, you'll be a nappy for life. So get in a car right now.
I hate back the hedgehog!
Robert, how dare you misbehave at the last day of March school? That is it. You are officially grounded until Easter next month. And as well as Lucas will go to Sky Zone next month. But I didn't do nothing, Cousin Chris. No. When we're back to Wonderworld, you will be spanked and we'll have a nappy. So, get in the rocket right now. I'm done with what I do.
I hate back the hedgehog!
Shut up! The end.